lacking so much motivation this morning. Yeah, the temptation to kind of sit on the sofa and watch Christmas films and just like pig out on all the festive treats was just so high. But yeah, managed to kind of get myself to come out. The plan today was meant to head out on the road bike for a few hours and do some kind of endurance miles, but yeah, like I said, my motivation to do that was just absolutely zero. It's been like, there's been a storm around for the last couple of days and it's just so windy, and yeah, like I like to head out like west, and that's just bang into a proper long like hard headwind, and it'll probably be really breezy on the tops as well. So yeah, and I hate heading east. East I had to go through the kind of city for quite a while, and then yeah, to get outside the flatlands, and then coming back is going to be a headwind as well. So that was just pretty much, couldn't bother to do that. So then I thought maybe I'll just jump on the turbo, maybe do like an hour and a half or something, and I was like, actually I just really, yeah, that just, I didn't want to do that at all. So then yeah, I was like, oh well, I can't bother then, I just won't do anything today. And then I remembered I've got a mountain bike. It's not, it never is that windy, like when it's windy out, heading onto the trails, it's usually a bit warmer, and it's yeah, it's also like usually kind of sheltered from the wind. So yeah, decided to jump on the mountain bike. Haven't been on this in quite a while, and I forgot how much fun it is, and yeah, my motivation to ride has definitely returned. There definitely didn't used to be a tree on this part of the trail. I used to come down that line there and then push up tight on the inside there, because like coming around here is a bit hard. Lots of rocks and stuff. But now I'm going to have to send it down this drop here. Let's push up over this, go back a little bit, see if I can get over through this cleanly. Yeah, like, that's what I like about mountain biking, is that you can get off, go back a little bit down the trail, try it again and see if you can see if you can nail it cleanly. A lot of these trails I'm coming into them blind in completely different conditions that I'm used to, so yeah, it's making things interesting today. But yeah, motivation, as I said, motivation is returning. Save. Yeah, gotta say, I've never seen this feature before. Nice rock slab that just goes down there. Like, not really see it on camera. Maybe I'll go to the bottom, see how slippy it is. So it's really slippy out the back here. Look, there's all that moss out the side here. But I think if you hit it on the inside, drop down there and into that berm, you should be golden. But yeah, let's have a look at it, what it looks like from down below. So yeah, that's the slab there. So yeah, I think if you come in pretty slow, keep it tight, drop off there and then into this berm, and yeah, I'm not sure what goes down, what's down there, but yeah, let's give it a go. Seat down, see what we can do here. Oh, not very clean, but we made it. So one thing I've been thinking about as I kind of cycle around there this morning is whether you can kind of use the mountain bike for endurance rides or like zone 2 rides and stuff. And yeah, because like you think about it with mountain biking, there's a whole load of kind of punchy efforts you got to do, short thing, and then you're freewheeling down hills and stuff, and so you're not really always on the pedals and stuff. So yeah, you kind of, even though you can kind of probably go out and do a kind of like a zone 2 ride, so in terms of like an average heart rate in zone 2, but it's probably not as efficient as like maybe jumping on the turbo. So the turbo is going to be the most efficient, because you can kind of just sit at like a prescribed power, keep your heart rate at a kind of prescribed beats per minute, and yeah, you can just go and do that for however long as you want. And then probably the next best is going out on the road and doing a nice flat ride, and yeah, again, you can kind of more or less sit in that right zone and yeah, keep going. Around Yorkshire where I live, a bit harder to do kind of zone 2 rides because there's a lot of hills, and especially if you head out west from where I live, you're probably pushing a little bit into kind of zone 3 and stuff, but it's not too bad as long as you're not overtaxing your body, and you're making sure you're getting enough recovery in between the endurance rides. Then you're probably doing fine. So yeah, mountain biking might not be as efficient. But my theory is that any riding is better than no riding at all. So yeah, if you can only motivate yourself to do 45 minutes on the turbo, but you can do 2 hours outside, then the 2 hours outside is going to be far more beneficial for you, because you're going to be getting more volume. And then the same again about mountain biking. If you can't motivate yourself to go on the turbo or head outside on the road bike, then getting out on the mountain bike is going to be better than not riding at all, and also it's so much more fun. So yeah, as a coach myself, whenever I'm kind of setting stuff for people that I coach, I always say it's all about whatever kind of motivates you to ride, and that's the most important thing. Yeah, the theory might say one thing, the scientists may say another, but like, yeah, just getting out and riding and enjoying yourself, especially when, yeah, none of us, and definitely none of us who are watching this channel or anyone that I coach are professionals. Yeah, they're very good athletes, but they're not professionals, and at the end of the day, it's all about the enjoyment and getting out there. And that's exactly what I've done today. Like, yeah, I was not motivated to do either of the other things, and getting out on the mountain bike is definitely something I'm going to be doing more of in 2024. I bet you that trail that I've just come down looks super tame on the GoPro, but I'll tell you, it is quite steep and very technical indeed. Like, the gaps between the rocks are tiny, and they're all like perfect height to the kind of clip a pedal on. So yeah, you got to kind of thread yourself through it. Quite like, yeah, I managed to get most of the way down there. I mean, on the second time, that was the second time I come down there today, and yeah, first time I had to stop, went back up again, got down to the bottom cleanly. But yeah, that time I just got caught up right at the end, not looking up enough. Like, I always forget that with mountain biking and cross racing as well, to look up. Like, sometimes I'm just like looking at what's directly in front of me, and then haven't picked the right line much further on. So yeah, I need to work on that a bit. I know, but that's another thing about why, like, kind of getting out on the mountain bike is beneficial for endurance rides, because yeah, it's an opportunity to kind of work on those skills as well. So yeah, if you are planning on doing some XC races or cross races and stuff, and you're spending all your time on Zwift or on the road bike, then you know you're not going to learn anything. When you get into a race, your training is not going to have been specific enough. And yeah, I've noticed that, like, yeah, fitness is there in races and stuff, but my technical ability is just nowhere to be seen. Or, well, it's been improving slowly, but it's taken a long time, a lot of practice, getting out on off-road and just kind of push myself as much as possible. And it's kind of great coming to kind of woods like this, because yeah, like if you go to a kind of trail centre and stuff, it's all kind of pristine, kind of like kind of trails and stuff, and you can just kind of flow down there. You haven't really got to think about it, like, you know, someone's already checked it, it's all fine. But like coming out to like the woods like this, like you don't know what kind of obstacles you're going to come across. Like, yeah, it seems to change through season to season, the conditions, and like, yeah, trees falling down and stuff like that. So you've got to be aware of what you're doing at all times. I bet my wife would prefer it if I rode on Zwift during winter and didn't drag mud into the house every single weekend. Yeah, it seems like every single weekend this winter I've been having to clean mud from everything. So yeah, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.